Hey, hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to the end of the week. Congrats for making it this far. Hope you're as proud of yourself as I am of you for getting here. Yeah. Even if you had just like a regular old week like I did, you know, it's another week done, right? Another week you managed to get through, survive, right? As long as you didn't slide too much back. And even then, right? There's always room to bounce back, right? Not every week's gonna be one where you move forward. Although, in this case, I guess we are gonna move back, right? Because Dungeons of Hinterberg got an update like a week or two ago. It's like a pretty substantial one, right? It's like one with a lot of, well, as the community would put it, content, right? Because Microbird Games did put up some updates before, which added like new costumes, a handful of new conduits, new game plus, other features like that. But this is one where it's like, oh yeah, that's a whole ass section of gameplay here, right? Episode Renaud, which focuses on your Mr. Aloof, dark garbed guy, who's essentially like the Mr. Cool archetype, right? I'm here for serious business. I'm not here to relax and everything. And they promise like a new fighting style, new dungeons, and a story that will detail what happens before Luisa gets there, right? It's a pretty cool idea, right? A good way to kind of expand on at least this particular story here. It's like, yeah, do some little standalone episodes focusing on other characters. Reminds me a lot of like the Batman Arkham games because is it like the Arkham City had like a standalone thing like kind of focusing on Robin, and then they had the rather infamous Catwoman packing DLC back when Project $10 was like deep underway. And then Arkham Knight kind of went ham with the whole separate character side stories thing, and they had like multiple characters with all sorts of ability sets, and now we get something like this in here with episode Renaud, right? So without further ado, let's get in here, right? I'm not sure what like the proper titling for this is, because in the game it's like episode Renaud. But I noticed in like all their online posts, they don't have a colon, so not quite sure. It doesn't matter that much, but still. Alright. Episode Renaud is a short prequel set just before Luisa arrives in Hinterberg. Play as Renaud, who is on a mission to seal 7 magical rifts that have appeared all around the village and its environs. This is kind of like the biggest thing, right? Because the whole deal of Hinterberg is like specifically 25 dungeons, and whatever opened them up wanted people specifically to complete all 25 dungeons and stuff, and these rifts are like a different, seems like they might be a different problem entirely. Anyways, let's get in here, right? Enough guessing. We got the answers will come. Also, I don't know how long this will be, right? Like, I'm assuming if the 7 dungeons are around the same size as like the base game dungeons, imagine 1 or 2. It'll probably be 2. I don't know if I could do this in one sitting. I figure once I like properly debut, I might move up my start time, right? Like go from 9 p.m. to like 8 p.m. or something. Just another hour, so I can maybe squeeze in some extra game time, right? Maybe do some other stuff with it too. Oh, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Right now, we gotta find out what Renaud's up to, right? Everybody has a choice to make. You either make it willingly. Oh, snap, okay, we're right into it. Or by your own complacence. So I say, you either act or you do inaction, right? Those who heed the call must surrender themselves to... excuse me. Those who heed the call must surrender themselves to it completely. There will be nothing left of them. Magic is a terrible foe. One I must become a terrible blade to stand against it. Literally Batman or something. At least he thinks he is. Oh, snap. Get that. This is the wrong direction. Focus, Renaud. Haha. I'm wondering if, my skills here, or at least my stats. No, they're not. They're not. Right? Because I remember correctly, I ended Luisa's Hinterberg chapter with 2 bars of life. This guy has just the 1. Hello, Molecular Shadow Fox. It's good to see you. How are you doing? Just in time, I'm about to start episode Renaud of Dungeons of Hinterberg. We're gonna go beat up these enemies in the distance here. Watch me. I guess it's a way to kind of show off the skills too. So he smacks the ground, he just like does a rain. Oh, sword wave too. Of course, every protagonist has to have the sword wave attack. Is there beauty in what you do? If so, it is not meant to be your adornment. There is no room for vanity or selfish desires. You are the steel that cleaves through the forces of evil. That is all you shall be. Puzzle time? Puzzle time. I don't see this one. This one looks like the... This one looks like the Mighty Leap conduit. Alright, only in combat, dang it. Yeah, it would be a pretty notable mobile aid. I can see why they want me to do it out of combat. Pretty good, just had a nap and had some food. How's you? Good way to start a weekend, huh? I'm doing pretty well myself. My week went pretty well, and now I am kicking back by checking out some post-launch Dungeons of Hinterberg content here. Right, this guy is like one of the more prominent characters in the main game. Now, he gets a whole post-launch episode kind of focusing on him, right? That's pretty cool. The riddles, they are child's play. Study them all the same. You know, they were pretty straightforward, right? It was just like, interact with mechanism with your powers, and then go through thing. Must be like a beginner dungeon. Oh, snap, we got non-Euclidean now. You must learn how the dungeons work. That is how you shall find a way to destroy them. Wicked creature, you will not stop me! If that is how you want to play it, very well, I accept your challenge. Of course, all my shit's on cooldown, but it's fine. Well, this ability's the same as it was in Hinterberg, base Hinterberg. You got the tornado attack, much like Luisa did. That's fine. I think it's like deliberate, right? I think everyone gets the same spell set anyway, so this isn't a surprise. Oh, how was my fruit platter? It was great, right? I like fruit. That was a good mix of fruit. I like strawberries, grapes, and apples. Well, I like fresh apples. Slightly old apples kind of irritate my tongue, but fresh apples, they're great. I like it. That neck action is creepy. Sure is! The fact that I can burrow too, right? It's like a weird combination of ostrich and goat. Is this the best you can do? Oh my god. He's a really spirited fella. When he wants to be. Why is he sneaking up to that crank and the portal? Or is he wounded? Is this like are they trying to say he's like been wounded? Gotta get back out. He gotta go home. Oh, he's shirtless too. Okay. The village doctor's talents would be better spent on cattle and horses. Rest, Siege said, as if you should be so lucky. Beep. Green or red? Red. I like green apples too, but these ones, the ones I bought were red. Renaud, it's Adrian. You've been there a week now, without a word. Call me back. Click. Wait, is Adrian the scientist girl? I remember one of the screenshots they had in like the update announcement had these two in the car. Actually, that's like the one I made it to the thumbnail. I will not call her back. What? Why not? Blood may be thicker than water, but even blood is a distraction. Wait, they're related? I'm guessing siblings, right? I'm guessing siblings. Allow yourself a moment's respite, and soon it becomes a habit. Oh, I mean, you ain't wrong. Your sister will understand in time. Yeah, I figured as much. They're siblings, yeah. Beep. Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. This isn't exactly a one-woman job, Renaud. There are 16 companies under our holding. You're off somewhere in the Alps whacking monsters, and I'm left with Papa's mess? Aren't any of your friends? No, who am I kidding? Friends are a distraction. Is that about right? Look, either you snap out of it, or both out of a fortune. What's it gonna... Ring? What? You know what? Oh, this is someone else. Sir, I'm terribly sorry for the disturbance at this hour. There's a guest waiting for you downstairs at the bar. Oh, let me guess, it's Adrian. Oh, okay. It's Mayor Wagner. And he puts his coat on and goes downstairs. Oh yeah, all suited up. A single exit, not counting the windows. Behind the counter would be a good place for concealed weapons. Really giving this guy the internal monologue, huh? He's like straight out of a... like a noir film, right? A noir film. The big guy's a potential threat, but I could take him. Never seen the waitress here before. She's not wearing official hotel attire. God damn, this guy think he's John Wick or something. Jeez. And he's just entered a Continental. What the crap? Monsieur Dupont, merci for making time on such short notice. Oh, I should move. The choices, too. And all of this, all very Renaud. Let's go with the least hostile one. Get right to the point. Make this quick. I need to train tonight. Don't worry, I won't keep you for long. But it's so good to see you live up to your reputation. Please, why don't you sit? You don't got time for that. Ah, no, he actually sitting. Okay. You see, Monsieur Dupont, I can call you Renaud, yes? Good. You see, Renaud, you are something of an enigma. It's like, Dupont-sama, can I call you Renaud-chan? Yes, okay, Renaud-chan. Or I guess Renaud-san, right? It would be Renaud-san. One of the world's top slayers by any ranking, and yet you choose to stay out of the spotlight entirely. You never partake in our town's cultural and wellness offerings. You never give interviews. Even the other pros barely know a thing about you. That's because he's thinking of ways to take them out. God damn. This one, I think, works better as just like a general umbrella thing, right? I don't need distractions. These are pointless distractions. I do not have time for them. Your village stands on the precipice. If we don't act, the forces of magic will overrun it, and the rest of the world will soon follow. Even Wagner's like, the fuck? Ow, the edge. Of course, and I am working very hard to ensure this will never happen. Renaud, can I speak to you in confidence? You may. What I'm telling you doesn't leave this room. Yeah, you see the waitress left and the other guy left. Just assume, like, someone kind of quietly shoot him off stage, right? What I'm telling you doesn't leave this room. 2 days ago, something unusual happened. 7 strange rifts have mysteriously opened up all around Hinterberg. They lead into magical realms. Wait, are you saying they're, like, chaotic? You think maybe there's a emerald hidden inside them? My scientists are still analyzing them, but I'm not taking any risks when it comes to the safety of this town. Why, in just 2 weeks we will hold our annual Onion Festival here. Imagine if I had to cancel that. Yes, it's all about the business, right? Oh. I need a true warrior to enter these rifts and seal them from within. Ha ha. You need the warrior within to take them out. Am I right? Am I right? Oh, yeah. Let's go with this one. Where did they come from? This is alarming news, Mayor. Do you have intelligence on what caused these rifts to open? No. Not a clue, sadly. Alright. Is she behind this? I'm beginning to think she might be behind this, somehow. What matters is that they are taken care of, and quickly. You can trust that my team will figure out the rest later. Oh, I can do the other one. Alright, 7 additional dungeons. Are you saying Hinterberg now has 7 more dungeons? Totaling 32? I mean, 33? I mean, 32? That eyebrow. Not quite. Our data indicates that the rifts lead to spaces that are much smaller than the 25 dungeons at Hinterberg. Oh. Meta commentary? They do seem stable, at least for now, but they aren't fully formed portals. I accept your mission, Mayor Wagner. Okay, so we've done all the dialogue options there. Like, alright, we advance automatically. Oh. Give me the coordinates and I shall meet you at the first rift before sunrise. Oh, do we gotta do this in order? Can't tackle them in whatever order we choose. I wonder if it's gonna be like this. They'll kind of just like shuffle us from one dungeon to the next and we just get story scenes in between, right? Oh, by the way, did you see the mixed reviews of the Tony Hawk's remasters? Wait, which ones? Are you talking about 1 plus 2? Because I remember they came out to kind of rave reviews. Everyone loved it. It's part of the reason why people were clamoring for 3, 4. If it's mixed, it's got to be like a performance thing or like a post-launch update they did that just like broke things in half, or maybe they added something that people really, really didn't like a lot of the Discord update. I want to look at that now, just like see the recent reviews and what are they like. Okay, just gonna fire up Steam real quick here and. A lot of people have been complaining about the lack of levels and game depth. Well, levels is like, well, they're all from the first 2 games, right? I guess you could probably say something about them not including levels from 2X, but game depth, I can kind of understand that. It's very, very old school in that regard, where they kind of want you to play through everyone's campaign to unlock stuff. And it used to be like even worse because I think you really had to do that, but now I forget what they changed, but it's like you don't have to go through all the levels of every character to kind of 100% the game anymore, right? It's just if you want to like max out the stats and stuff. Yeah. I don't know. I guess if they're not really too keen on the online connection, or maybe the DLC or anything like that, that would be more understandable, but anyways, that's interesting, because at least from what I've heard, I don't know, everyone loves it, right? Even the people who kind of fell off the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater series, like, yeah, they're on the right track, right? That's why everyone wants 3, 4, and now we're getting 3, 4, and it's like, oh yeah. Okay. Let's go back to this. 7 magical rifts. The mayor did well to put her trust in me. I should train and prepare for the morrow. The morrow. Even speaks. Oh. Every night, Renaud returns to his suite and you can save the game manually. The day ends when Renaud starts training, so when you're ready to start the next day, move over to the training area and start lifting weights, right? It's a sharp contrast to when you played as Louisa and you just kind of hopped into bed and Renaud's like, no, I must keep on bettering myself, right? You don't got time for TV or magazines or books or even sleep. I guess this would be a good justification to not have the social elements, right? This guy doesn't make friends. God, even his sword's got the sort of the edge to it, right? Midnight. This is what I call my sword. Midnight and me, we've been through a lot. Although I like the armor is not as quite as flowery named, right? It's just body armor, pants, and pads. He's like, I'm a lone wolf. I don't need anyone. Yeah, he's exactly that. Very much that. Oh. Oh, I just noticed the stats too. Renown 1000. He's super famous. I'm assuming this is all just for show, right? You're not going to be able to raise your amusement, familiarity, and relaxation. Guy don't got time for that. Anyways, going to hit the weights to end the day is like funny. I like that. I like that a little bit there. I wonder if this will give me any gains or anything. Will I get like more HP, or does that just tie to completing dungeons like in the original game? That guy can lift though. He can even lift, bro. He definitely lifts. So this DLC must be just like, we're gonna kind of shuttle you from one thing to the next, right? Renaud's Mr. Business, so you don't got time to waste in town. You know, at least not before Luisa arrives anyway. So Rift 1 is at the construction zone. Oh yeah, I can see it there, right? Any soldier can walk into a Hinterberg dungeon, but it takes a warrior to face the truly unknown. This is it. This is your calling. Steel yourself. There we go. That must be Sis, right? No, that's someone else. Okay, just a scientist. Renaud, right? Come with me. Oh. I like this one. Where's Major Wagner? Or, who are you? Who? Or just, like, be a silent brooding type. Let's go with who are you, right? And who are you? I'm the gal who had to get up at 3:30 to get you into a rift. Fair enough. Let's get this over with, okay? The sooner I get you in there, the faster I can get back into my jammies. You went into your lab coat and glasses and put on the gloves. All for this moment, huh? Just to make sure Renaud absolutely knows that you're a scientist. I get it. Certainly a mood, though, right? When you gotta go outside and you gotta put on your regular outfit and you're like, the sooner I get home, I can't wait to get home so I can just change back into my clothes I'm comfortable with, right? I don't like working with the rank and file. The mayor should know better than to delegate a critical mission like this. Dog! You see the dog in the background? The one we would eventually call Captain Sprinkles, but now it's just an unnamed dog. I wonder if they're gonna do this right, just gonna slot in the dog at random spots. Alright then, tell me what I must know. Look, your part really isn't rocket science. You go in and close the rift, I stay here and collect the data. Oh. What can I expect inside? How do I seal the rift? What data? Let's go with how do I seal the rift. I bet it's gonna be something like you gotta break the heart of the portal or something like that, right? Get home and wear your scruff, as we say here, be all cozy and comfy. That ratty outfit you've had for years that's falling apart, but it's just super comforting and cozy. I know, right? And you know, it's the worn downness kind of helps add to the comfiness. Both for its familiarity and for, like, the warm fuzziness and everything, right? Let's go with how do I seal the rift? The rift, how do I destroy it? Okay, he's more blunt, okay? You'll like this part. You find a big pulsing vein and you stick your big sword in it. Haha, okay. You cut off the magical pipes, right? You shut off the magic pipes, I get it. A vein? A vein, or a bulb, anything that looks corrupted and ominous, really? Wait, how do you know that? It's not like anybody's been inside these things, but from my readings, there must be a central connective structure that holds the anomaly together. Oh. Okay, we get to ask every question. What can I expect inside? What perils await inside the dungeon? Not a dungeon, it's a rift. these are much smaller. They're almost like proto-dungeons. You'll find a wild mix of different magic in them. Is this gonna be like the remix we've been hoping for? We're gonna get like spells from one area and another spell from another area and get to mix them up that way? That'll actually be pretty cool. Expect to be using spells that you wouldn't normally use here. Okay, they just spelled it out here for us. Oh, and finally, what data? You're collecting data. Of what kind? Oh, you know, micro-gravitational blue shifts, virtual trans-cosmic particles, stuff that needs several advanced degrees to understand that you don't have. You know, anything that requires more than a degree in kick-assology. Enough talk now. I shall enter the dungeon. Not a dungeon, a rift. Much tighter, neater, easier science. A rift, then. Stand back. My mission cannot be delayed any further. Your mission? Heh. That close up. Does make me wonder, though. Once we kind of cut off the vein, are we going to get like a Wario Land style escape sequence where we have like 6 minutes to get the heck out of here? Right, go through the thing in reverse, but now we got to go through it in like different ways because, you know, shit's falling apart. That would be interesting, right? My skin is crawling. It's a sensation I know all too well. This is a place of darkness. Actually, it's kind of bright, Renaud, but that's fine. You're wearing shades. I get that. Things might seem off to you. I have no time to waste. It must be destroyed. Rift magic. The magical rifts aren't fully formed dungeons. In each rift, you might encounter elements from dungeons from all over Hinterberg, as well as unusual combinations of your magical abilities. Take a moment to familiarize yourself with your magic skills before tackling the rift. Okay. So episode Renaud, I feel like is kind of like the bonus modes you see in like a Castlevania game, right? You know, your Richter mode, your Julius modes, things like that, where they kind of give you a bit more of a curated experience, kind of fix your stats and abilities to an extent, right? You're not going to have like the degree of control over your build the way you do in the main game, but that's okay, right? That's perfectly okay. So it looks like we get to use the Iron Ball and the Wind Projectile slash Wind Hold. So that's pretty cool. Side note, you want those boots. They got the straps and the buckles on them. It's very hardcore looking, right? Oh yeah, I forgot. This is a Zelda-like, so these guys don't have a jump. What's this? Is this just like a little line saying this way to go forward? I guess the fact that, you know, there doesn't seem to be anything like currency or items to get or anything means you can kind of just focus wholly on doing the dungeon, right? That's pretty cool. All right, I forgot. This thing also doubles as a bomb, so throw that down, and voila. It's like a way to get yourself reacquainted with stuff, right? It's like, oh yeah, we know it might have been a while since you played Hinterberg, so here's how everything works. Cloud called, he wants his sword back. Nah, the sword ain't big enough for Cloud. Have you seen the thing that Cloud wields? Ah, goodness. Okay, I don't want to be in the thorns. I think I gotta use this as a ramp, right? Gotta roll that down into that part over there, and then kind of just, yep, cross the bridge. Yeah. If anything, I think this might be like Cloud's first sword, right? This is a sword he would wield when he's like 7 or something. I mean, it could be like a high-tech Dante sword too, right? It's like a broadsword-like weapon. I could see that working. All right. nuts. I think they want us to weigh this down. Or no, I don't weigh it down. I just press it, right? And then okay, I see how it works. Right, so the button will only rotate you for so long. All right. I'm guessing these bombs, I need to grab one, bring it over here, and then launch them at something. So you have bomb flowers over there, Kind of looks like something you see in Soul Calibur. You know, it does, right? I like how there's a skull and crossbones down there, right? Very much. You drop down there and, you dead, right? You super dead. Also, the way they're floating is making me a little uneasy. Then again, that's like the whole point of this, right? It's a very unnatural location. I don't know, I think it's kind of neat, right? It's like, you take things that you see in real life and just, like, manifest them in ways that's just off, right? It's just the most off it's ever been. Okay, I can get over to the next quadrant with this next iron ball drop. Nuts. Alright. Let this swing around again. Who would have thought the mighty Renaud falls to a single rotary bridge platform? Oh man. It's kind of embarrassing, man. Alright, try this again. You hop on it like a badass, right? And him jumping on there. Okay. Oh. I thought maybe we would be able to push these, but probably not. Alright, so this one lets us rotate left and right. In fact, every single one of the other parts does. It's just that one only lets us rotate clockwise. You know, I was reading that, like, there are some people these days that might not actually understand what you mean by clockwise and counterclockwise, because, you know, most people use, like, digital watches these days, so... you tell them clockwise and counterclockwise, and suddenly their minds just, like, absolutely break, and like, ooh. Yeah, sign of the times, right? It's like, I like digital readings, but I can still tell you about clockwise and counterclockwise, right? Alright, yep, fades out there. So, how do I do this, right? I'm guessing I want to move this over as far as I can this way. Drop a bomb here, and then grab it, and then try to get over there in time to launch it at those things over there so I can cross it, right? It's very much a timing puzzle. Looks like a cross between Sky Sanctuary and the final scene of Labyrinth with the random bits of scenery floating in the ether. And you got the trippy finale, am I right? And of course, good old Sky Sanctuary. A wonderful stage from the Sonic series. There's a reason why it keeps coming back, right? Ah! Oh! So I can attach it to the bridge too, but I'm not sure what good that does me. Actually, I think I can arc it over this way, right? That will get over there. Will that be enough? No, I think... Can I hit the base? Is that what they want me to do? That was exactly what they wanted me to do. Okay. This makes things a bit easier to work with. You're taught clockwise and anti-clockwise from, like, age 5. Oh, man. Back in my day, we were taught how to tell time, too. I think it was, like, in math class. I'm not sure how they do it these days. And yeah, we kind of picked up clockwise and anti-clockwise from kind of what our teachers would tell us, right? Gah! To pull this over a little bit further. Oops. Oh, okay, so we don't even get a "you dead" animation. Alright. Just get a poof oof. Alright. Let's try that again. Can't believe they put that bridge back up. How dare they? Alright, I'm thinking this might actually take 2 streams, right? Might actually take 2 streams, because we might need that long to get through one of these rifts. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it was like the perfect time to stop the thing. Ugh. Okay. Hop on. Come on, Renaud. You can do it. I don't think they ever specified anyone's age in this game. Gotta assume they're all in like their 20s and 30s, right? Considering they're able to get around and do stuff and such, right? That wasn't low enough. Was it? No, it was. I wonder if I have, I can just chuck this at the other one. Oh yeah. Why did I need to try to carry a bomb? Maybe they don't want us to carry a bomb? Maybe we're meant to try to chuck the thing as far as we can and hit the other log. Open the path that way. I remember the teacher used a rubber stamper in our books of blank clock faces without the hands. Oh. Well, that's not gonna work. Really struggle with the 24-hour clock at first? Yeah, 24-hour time is its own beast. But it's not too bad now, right? As long as you realize that times greater than 12 are like past noon. You know, they're in the PM in the 12-hour format. Works out. I know some of my friends and relatives do use like the 24-hour format, so I've certainly had to get used to that. Alright. Can't cross the bramble. So this might be the case of... This might be a case of, okay, now you gotta carry the bombs over there, right? While the timer goes down and everything. Okay. I think this should give me enough time to pick up a bomb flower and get on over, right? What? I didn't want to attach it to the branch. Is this the intended solution then? Your VCR was always a 24-hour clock? Huh. I think about it, that would make sense, right? Because VCRs probably wouldn't have much of a reason to do a 12-hour format. Oh, jeez. Ah! Was that enough time? I don't know if that was enough time. No, wait, no, I'm dumb. Physics, duh. I could just roll this into the log. Balls roll. I just need this to get enough momentum to get over there. That close enough? Yes, it was. Thank goodness. Okay. And this is our way back. Alright. Ooh, what does this button do? Oh, is it gonna collapse that part over there? Okay. Lowers the platform. Oh, does that now, like, let us chuck a bomb from all the way over there? It's gonna be like, from downtown! Oh, no. We can roll an iron ball. Couldn't roll it before because it was tilted upwards, but now we can because it's tilting downwards. And do we gotta go back over here and press the button again so we can go up? I'm thinking yes. Alright. That wasn't too bad. I was definitely overthinking that. I was gonna be like some sort of complex timing puzzle, but now it's like, hey, remember your abilities, right? And remember physics. Ah, physics. That was such a contentious subject at my high school for some reason. And again, most of the people in my year were those super arrogant, why do I need to learn this types, right? They were very, very certain that they knew exactly what they needed to and didn't need to learn. No, joke's on them. I remember one of them even balking at, like, geography. He's like, hey, who's gonna need geography? And, man, every late night segment where they kind of quiz people on the street would tell you, I don't know, at least that. Alright, time to fight. I never thought we'd get here. Okay. Let's make it rain! And sword beam! Of course, I got regular attacks as well. Okay. Just chops him like freaking Jason. Alright. I'll do leap! Hit them while they're down. You know, for a guy like him, I was expecting him to have, like, more Dante-style combos. I guess his light attacks are kind of like that, but... heavy attacks is, no, it's just fucking chop. Oh, God. Doesn't have much in the way of, defense, does he? Good lord. Just a few hits and he's already full. I think about it, I haven't seen any after recovery parts either, right? Why haven't I used more of those? Ah, not enough MP, alright. These bomb flowers are magic, right? Yes, yes they are. Make rain! Oh god, how many of these waves are there? Also, am I gonna... do I restock on healing items? How do I... okay, there we go. I was trying to remember, how do I use my healing items again? Oh, right, I gotta hit people to get my MP back. Forgot about that. Dang it. Okay, alright. We're back. Hey! At least he gets these. Hit them while they're down, right? Gotta press the advantage and stuff. Is that guy related to Girder? Haha. Maybe. Maybe. Oh, damn. The knockdown! And that move. You'd expect to see that move from, like, Isaac, right? Mr. Isaac Dead Space, not Renaud. I mean, I guess it works. You know, repeated overhead chops is a very simple, but probably very efficient move, and probably gets a lot of power, the overhand swing. Alright. Oh, wow. This really was short, wasn't it? It was like 2 puzzle segments and then 1 combat segment, and we're here. Oh. Okay. Seal the rift. Alright. Can't just hit it. Okay, I mean, I would've stabbed it in the center, but hey, whatever works, right? And there is no escape sequence. You just, I guess, just spits him out. Oh, okay. Next day. A new peril looms over Hinterberg. The danger is grave, of that I am now certain. I was wise to hear out the mayor. For now, though, I'm surrounded by an ocean of people. None but I could have answered the call. Oh, none but I could have answered the call. There we go. Proper emphasis. Hey, look, other guys. Other fellas. You see you later. No, I don't see dog, though. No dog. And as thirsty as I am, I'm prudent not to drink out of the water, for their oblivion salts it and renders it poisonous. You mean, like, is that a metaphor for talking with people? Okay. The path of the warrior is dimly lit and solitary. That is my lot. Oh, everything okay, big guy? Quite. Listen, a bunch of pro slayers are hanging out at the campfire tonight. Hey, you know, roasting marshmallows, trading dungeon tips. There is nothing I could learn from them. Damn, son. Not even a response, just shake your head. SMH, and leave. Could I have been less blunt? Perhaps so. But there is wisdom in driving people away. It spares me the temptation of being easy on myself. When you are scaling the tallest of mountains, roasted marshmallows will only make you miss the comfort of your hearth. Damn, son. It is not an easy path. I may be stronger than the rest, but in truth my heart is still wretchedly weak. And it would be all too easy, all too sweet to... No, Renaud. If it's company you seek, you must learn to make do with your own. You and yourself, right? That straight-up chopping is very rock and soul blade. I must falter, for there are none that can hold my blade. I shall train. Yep. One after another. Oh, hey. Oh, I thought the window was open, but no, it's not. It's not open. It's a pretty swanky room, though. This is definitely the kind of room that you would see in a... you would stay in... It's a very hotel-ass room, right? Although maybe slightly more upscale, since they do have, like, a separate couch and everything. Right, the lower-tiered hotel rooms would just have, like, the bed and, you know, a little off-section for the bathroom and maybe a cabinet and a bench that fits neatly into the little desk that you get with your room and everything. 3 to 4 star, you'd say? Yeah, this is definitely an upper classroom, but not like a top classroom, right? It's not like your top floor suite that you would see. Okay, well, let's end the day by training. You know, he takes off his shoes too, so. Although I don't know if I'd take off my shoes in like a hotel room, right? In other places, other public places, oh, I would keep my shoes on. At home, of course, shoes off, but other places, it depends, right? This is who you are, a lone warrior, off the beaten path, venturing into the unknown. Oh, hey, it's a car ride. You are the steel that cleaves through evil. If I spot monsters, I will cry out, and you will stop the vehicle. Again, no crying out in my car. No shouting, no training, and absolutely no sharpening your blade while I'm driving. How's he gonna take it off his back anyway? He's already gotta put his hilt through the window. And isn't that, like, kind of dangerous? What if the hilt catches onto something, right? Like, someone just has, like, a low-hanging rope or something. Does he have, like, a quick detachment method so he doesn't get, like, pulled out of the car, too? God, that would be like... you know what? Let's not think about that anymore. What is your name, anyway? Bridget. Oh. I was watching a show last night, and there's this huge mansion in France that charges 30 grand a night. The rent, I was like, yeah, that's, what do you call it? Lifestyles of the rich and the famous, right? Drive-by decapitation, right? I want to pick this. I want to pick this because it's so out of left field, but I want to see how this fits into Renaud being Renaud, right? Oh, there we go. There's a gas station coming up. We shall stop for sandwiches. Bridget. Okay, what exactly do you think our dynamic is here? You think I'm some kind of sidekick to you? Exactly, you are my Uber driver in this long road of life. Yes. Yes. This is just right that, right? Just right. He's blunt, right? See a riderless motorbike come past. Yeah, he got clotheslined by Renaud's giant ass hilt. Jeez. Let me tell you something. I'm in charge of this operation, and this wasn't even supposed to be my job. Hey, eyes forward, Bridget. No, Gary drew the short straw. Wait. Short straw usually means that's the one you don't want to be, so if this is the job you want, then what the hell is Gary doing? But as soon as he heard whom he had to drive around, he got the sniffles, and you can bet he won't be back to work for at least a week. Oh, I see. Gary doesn't like Renaud. Alright, so carting Renaud around is... this class. Are we almost there? Bridget, no. Renaud, are we almost there? Bridget, no. Renaud, are we almost there now? Bridget, no. Renaud's like, are we almost there now? Bridget is like, don't make me turn this car around! Okay. Oh, okay, it's this scene end. Bridget's done with his shit. Just out here in the field. Hey, look, dog! Okay, that's gonna be the thing, right? Dog's just gonna be at, like, every rift. The phrase every parent has said multiple times. Indeed. Ah, I forgot to read that one. My bad. I think the scientist was like, okay, let me set up my equipment. And I was like, fuck that. I'm going in there now. So this is how it's gonna be. We're just gonna, like, close up Renaud's face and then he walks into the rift. I mean, it's different. Are we going to an icy land? What sort of ability set will we get here? Oh, a wall of balls. Okay. Okay, we get jelly block and chain and ball. All right, I'm guessing the first 4 rifts are gonna give us one of each of the spells from the base game to mess with. And a little reminder how it works, right? You launch it out and you do physics. Oh, I see. And you gotta chuck 3 balls in here. Wait a sec. Why is there a sign there? Why is there a mechanism like this? It's all very suspicious. So why am I knocking around with the ball and chain? Maybe we can just walk them in there, right? I ain't got time for your jibber jabber. I'm going in. Yeah, let's talk, more walk. Well, more walk for me anyway. Just stand out there and watch the screens and press the buttons, and do whatever it is you scientists do. There's straight 3, right? Nothing happens until you put 3 in there. All right. This is where I put down the jelly block as a stepping stone. 2 more. How do I do this? Oh, a ladder here that we can't quite reach, because you can't jump unless you're walking off an edge in this world. Said on every walking mission ever. Okay. So... Alright, I can't... Oh! Oops. So I can't put a jelly block up over there. Actually, will this give me enough height to make it over there? No, it doesn't. Alright. Can I launch these over to me? Oh, my ball and chain doesn't go that far. Okay. So again, I'm an idiot. I just used a block to give me enough height to get the hell over there. Okay. So now, I guess I gotta use the ball and chain to knock these balls into the thing. Oh, at least they respawn. Also, they're more cuber. They're less balls and more cubes, right? Can I use the jelly block to launch them, perhaps? Oh. I think I see how this works now. All right. Yeah, okay, yeah. Use the jelly cube to give the balls more height, and then launch them over with the ball and chain. All right. See, that's a pretty good mix of powers right there, right? You couldn't do this because you don't get this ability set in the base game, but now that you got it in this Rift, they can pull off puzzles like these. Just gotta take extra care to make sure this not friend cube falls into the abyss. There we go. I only needed 2, thankfully. Right, can use the cube again. The cube! The cube! Oh. Oh, now I gotta distribute multiple cubes, alright. Guess step 1 is to find them. I got the one in here. We're not. Oh, okay. I think I know how this works. Gotta get this one out of here and get it over to the other side. I'm assuming putting the cube in that little thing will deposit some more. Or oh no, this one's actually a ball. Okay, putting the ball into that little hopper will probably drop some more balls for us to move around, right? Oh. There we go. One more ball. Well, I mean, makes sense. Now we gotta move this back over. We can open that gate. Ooh. And yeet! Yeah. Couldn't yeet it far enough. I thought that was going in. Have to break out the jelly cube again. Okay. Now we bring them up. Bring them over. Okay, that works. Yeet! Ah, dang it. The ball and chain just had to catch it on the swing. Oh, that was too much power. That's fine. Got it over there. That's what matters. We can work it in there in a bit. As soon as we get this over. Oh, come on. You just had to catch the edge. Edge. Well, that was too far. Okay. Is this... Ah! Didn't want it on the backswing. There we go. Well, at least this place is pretty forgiving. They even got, like, the conveyors on the side, so you don't have to worry about that the ball's getting stuck on the wall or in a corner or anything like that. It's like, nah. Nah, we get it. We get it. We don't want this puzzle to become unwinnable because of physics. Looks like we got a fast conveyor belt coming up. Alright. Whee! Right into a combat arena. Oh, combat arena's got flaming balls and conveyor belts. Goodness gracious! Oh, can't put those out there and not expect me to play with them. Although it looks like they make pretty good stationary hazards too, all things considered. Ow. Alright. Freeze! Alright, fire hurts me too, would have thought. Oh, well, am I just... Right, do I... Yeah, rolling puts me out. Heal. Yeah, I forgot this Fallen Chain's actually pretty badass because it can do damage in both directions. At least his healing items replenish each night too. Although this game being what it is, like, what you start with is what you get, right? So you gotta play conservatively. Aw, dang. There we go. Since this stuff comes back. You know what, this works. Keep on getting burnt. Man. This is a little intense. Dang it. A little too far. Oh my god. Well, this probably explains why there's like one combat segment, because you gotta kind of concentrate whole hog on it. These refs are definitely more of like, we want to remix the base game in mind, right? Ah, thank goodness for that fire, right? The fire definitely hurt me a few times, but it hurt them more so, right? Need one of those conveyors to take me to town and back? Yeah, get ourselves a Jetson situation. Alright, you just wake up, you step out of bed, and just let the conveyor belt carry you through your day, all the way to the car. And there it is, there's the rift. Ah, wow, 2 of 7. We might actually be done with this in one night, who would have thought? I had a pretty cool thumbnail idea for like a second one if it came to that, but... Oh, I noticed he's got like a claw mark scar on his chest too. Well, considering this guy's been through a lot, I guess it makes sense. This is why you must not make contact with civilians. Oh no, what happened? Because you are sentimental and you are weak. Hold on, are they implying that, he did it? He slept with, You are a fool looking for any opportunity to let yourself go. Yeah, it's manifesting itself in harmful ways, dude. Jeez. One whiff of lavender perfume and you turn back into the child running through fields of purple bliss. Some kind of warrior you are, Renaud. I was expecting like a slightly darker and edgier story, but I didn't think they were gonna go in this direction. Damn. A single gentle touch, and you imagine there's an entire world for you to discover and claim and turn into a home. Ah, family life, am I right? And to be sure, there's a world here, but it can never be yours. You are a fool on a mission. Any other fool would serve better, but there is no other, so here we are. Oh, she awake. It's you or nobody. Bind your heart to your cause and take your blade. I think you should leave now. This was good, though. She's a better wolf than you are. You should be glad for it. Jeez, man. Swear that woman was a blow-up doll for a second. Be grateful that she saved you. Is that what happened? You like came back to town, you just like fucking collapsed and then you had the rescue romance Go now, take what strength you can from this, but go. I thank you, Teresa. Don't mention it. We both needed this. Yeah, Teresa's kind of going through it too, right? Because Wagner's been cracking down on her. And before the start of Hinterberg proper. I must train. Tomorrow will not be easy. This guy's basically working himself to the point of collapse. Is that it? So, what's his conduits? Oh, right. Yeah, double slash, downpour, destructive leap. Oh, I guess downpour is something you can get in the base game. Charms. No charms. And potions, they restock every day, I'm assuming. Gear. I just want to read the descriptions of these. Midnight. A blade forged for a singular purpose. To turn the tide in the battle against the forces of darkness. That's a very Renaud-ass description right there. He probably wrote that one. Oh. Body armor. Renaud's body armor. Ultra-fine chainmail made of a silk steel weave that is only manufactured in Belgium. Lightweight and virtually indestructible. Oh, Belgium, huh? Pads. Renaud's pads. The best protection is to never let your foes strike you. This is a close second, though. Yeah. Try to break your kneecaps into that. Nice try, buddy. Renaud's pants. A well-worn pair of pants with compartments to store gadgets and provisions. Like potions, right? I guess conduits would count as, like, gadgets, I guess. Okay. Train. I thought they might have added, like, a change to that, right? Just, like, show him struggling a bit more to lift the weights each day to signify that he's, like... he's putting a strain on himself, you know? I should get us a sports car. It is folly that the mayor did not provide one to begin with. I am an excellent driver. Alright, you know... This is... What is this about, like, self-indulgences? I thought you were above that kind of stuff, man. There's no internet anywhere in Hinterberg, and yet this vehicle is Wi-Fi. Want to know why? I am an excellent scientist, that's why. Oh, wait, I'm covering that up. Hand waves, like, why is this thing breaking the rules? Science, right? A scientist did it. It's like a wizard did it, but it's a scientist instead of a wizard. We are wasting precious time. The forces of evil are on the rise and you care about websites? Look, we got 2 rifts down, 5 remain. You think we can get to those without talking? She just said she didn't want to talk. Okay. How do you know where the rifts are? Oh, okay. How have you learned the locations of the rifts? By using instruments that are so advanced that I'd rather explain them to my goldfish than to you. We are just hand-waving. It's like, yeah, look. We don't got time for this, you know. Science. Just go with it. I must see these instruments of yours. Tonight you shall take me to your laboratory. We will go over your methods together and make sure you are thorough. Okay, that's it. Just who do you think you are? We're not partners. You're the muscle that gets set in to fix a tiny little mess that's not even my fault. Get out of the car. You can walk the rest of the way. Now! See, you done it. You done it, Renaud. You gone done it. I like the... I hope that he starts the next dungeon with, like, 75% HP to show that the walk took a toll on him. Several hours later. This is why it is best you work alone. The only ally worth relying on is the broadsword. No, that's not the takeaway, Renaud. Come on, man. That's totally a Renaud thing to think. Oh, hey, look, dog again. This is a thing. Dog's gonna be following him every rift. She has not proven herself in a single battle. She has never tasted of the enemy's goo. Could have worded that better, man. She would not last a minute inside the rifts, yet she refuses your authority. I'm making the Jackie Chan face right now, right? Yeah, Jackie Chan face. He like got the what the fuck face on him, both hands to his heads. Yeah, that one, right? That one. This guy has very much just a let me see your manager, right? Tries to bring in that coupon that's like 3 months out of date, and it's for a different store entirely. It's like, you will accept this coupon. I will get my 25% off my pack of gum. This isn't America. He's not gonna get pack of gum or gun. Wait, what? I know, right? Insert surprised Pikachu face. How mistaken she is. The mayor will hear of this. Mark my words, I shall give her an earful. Is he gonna speak to her tonight? He's gonna walk into her office. Mayor, we must speak about your incompetent scientist. Alright, let's see what spell combo we get this time. Let's go. Jelly Cube and Wind Projectile. Oh, okay, so they're not gonna give it to us all at once. What do we have left? We have Light Beam, we have the Hoverboard, we have the Electrical Shooter Projectile, and the Whirlwind, right? But aside from the opening, we haven't been able to use the Whirlwind. Oh. In some rifts, you'll encounter special equipment such as charms that will help you a lot in completing the rift. If you encounter a chest, make sure to equip what you find inside. Great! Now you got me worried. Was there anything in the first 2 rifts I missed now? Ah, jeez. I thought this was just gonna be like, yeah, you go through with your equipment set, right? It's a curated Hinterberg experience. Alright, Shockwave on Sleigh. Oh, more items. MP on Sleigh. Actually, that's actually useful. Magical attack. Oh, okay. MP build now online. Hell, like, chill, dude. Who put that bug up your butt? He's very much the aloof, I work alone kind of guy, right? Oh, you can't put everything on. All right. Well, we don't need MP on Slave because we already get like a good amount of MP from items and hitting enemies. So let's go with Shockwave and extra magic power. Okay. So you got the rift right over there, but we're probably gonna have to take a long... is there a long way around? Or is it just like this one room, right? Someone just had the concept of, okay, we're gonna build an extremely compact dungeon. Also, I like the floating lamps they got. It's both very otherworldly and very practical. Oh, the bomb went through the flame. I thought the flame just like completely vaporized the bomb. Okay. All right. Ooh, what does this do? Oh, straight up. Okay, so this is why they gave us the magic stuff, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna need it. Yeah, I forgot. There's a bomb. Is that gonna be enough blast radius to take them both out? No, just the one? Alright, well, get some in one, so there's that. Also, there's lock-on. I like how it just kind of triggers automatically. Or maybe this is like a special circumstance, because they know might be a bit tricky otherwise. Oh, okay, so they drop MP too. So it's not like you need your... Oh, suddenly Shockwave on Slay makes a lot more sense too. And MP on Slay for that matter. Alright, so this is basically a shooting gallery. Alright. So what's the point of the jelly cube? Is it just like block shots? Just to stop people from, or stop monsters from shooting you in a particular direction until you're ready for them? Oh, and now we get to the combat. Chop. Ah, dang it. Oh. Wait. Oh, okay. You moved. Well, these MP drop-off spots are immensely useful. Alright. Big brain. Honestly, I could probably just do this, right? Just chuck bombs everywhere. Damn. Is that it? Really? It's like a combat arena shooting gallery combo. Alright. So ends this this run. I wonder if higher difficulties would, like, lower the quality of the items to make it that more challenging. Alright. Sir, Tell her Renaud Dupont is asking for a meeting. She will come post-haste. I'm afraid I really can't do that, sir. I just work at the bar. Do I look like a mayor's secretary to you? Damn. It's a phone call. You have a phone, no? You do know how to operate it? Have you just tried going to the mayor's office, man? Is that even a thing? Can you do that in this town? Call her. Tell her. Excuse me. Call her. Tell her it is of the utmost importance. I will wait here. Even the mayor dallies. She should be here by now. To dedicate myself to a single purpose, that is a difficult enough thing. But to be forced to rely on others, their inefficiencies, their insufferable ease of mind, while our enemies are at the gate. It is truly excruciating. Hey, it's barbecue night at the campfire. You going? And the other girl's gonna be like, look, I tried for the past 2 weeks to get him to come. He ain't coming. Maybe she figured maybe a guy would get through him, but it's not gonna. Oh, right, you're the one who I was speculating about how I would be able to take out if I needed to, like I was in a John Wilk film. I have a meeting with Mayor Wagner. Yeah, I don't think that'll happen. The guy who owns the gear shop threw a garden party earlier. Trust me, the mayor is in no shape for meetings. Well, that's that. A garden party? I am on a mission of life or death, and she is at a party. Is there no one in the world willing to do their job right? Tomorrow, come hail or storm, I will confront her. Really? Is that like a translated French saying, perhaps? Hail or storm? I guess I could see that, right? It's like, even if the weather is like the utmost of roughness, he's like, I will get this done. Alright, back to the room, I'm assuming. Yep. Steel yourself, Renaud. It is leg day. Oh, does that mean it's Wednesday? Oh yeah, well, it is day 4, so maybe it is. End the day. You know, I like at some point where he just like looks at the weights and goes, nah, fuck it, and just goes to sleep. Oh, I guess it's his sister again. Beep. Renaud, Adrian. Listen, you may be my brother, but if you don't call me back, well, then you're out of my life, plain and simple. I know being alone is your whole shtick, but you've been in your own head for so long, I don't think you'll ever get back out on your own. You're not healthy, and this isn't healthy. But there's still a person left in there. Look, this is hard. I'd rather help if I can. Call me. Click. Oh, actually click. Her words may cut, but you already know there is nothing you can do. Also, how did you get, like, the number for your hotel room? I suppose you got connections or something, right? He was like, they come from a pretty wealthy family. If there were a choice, you'd long be back in, is it St. Tropes? St. Tropes? I hope I got that right. You would be an uncle to her children and a mentor to her husband, and life would be carefree. But there is no choice. Alright, day 5. Oh, paper. Someone left a note under the door. Tropez, okay, Saint Tropez, got it. Grunnelsmuff, map is on the back. Oh, is that girl getting in touch with him now? Is that what's happening? I got all the data I need, so get there by yourself. Oh, the scientist. Still not on speaking terms. Is the scientist gonna save the day? Is like gonna be day 7 rift? Renaud suddenly is in a lot of trouble, and the scientist is like throws a beaker of formula to bail him out. Thousands of hours. I like how I have the primordial goo there. No preamble. He's just going in. This is the 5th one, right? Kind of lost count. No, this is the 4th one. This is the 4th one. There we go. Hoverboard and electro ball. So all we need now is beam and whirlwind. Some form or another. Okay, I'm assuming hoverboard can go across the goop, right? Doesn't seem to be a reason to shoot my electro ball in there, so. Can't blame her for all that argy-bargy in the car, right? At a certain point, you just kind of get tired of the other guy's shit. Oh, this is going to be like a lot of hoverboard races. Is that what it's going to be? Although, combining the two, I don't think it's going to be a thing that happens. Alright, go over here. Okay, and then we shoot that through the pipe. But first, let's see if there's something up here. Now that the game's like, hey, there's gonna be chests around, I'm like, oh, well, I should probably take a look around. Oh, wait. Oh no, that's the flags being lit. Okay. There's gotta be something here, right? Anyone put a ladder up to this balcony and let you stand out here for nothing, right? Unless that's like the way back out. Oh yeah, okay, that's supposed to be the way out because the gate's back up. Alright, fine. Send that through the pipe. Oh, I guess we gotta kind of hover over there so we can get in. It's a very slow electro ball. It's like they want to give you the most time possible to make it over there. Even accommodate for the fact that you might have to climb up the ladder. That's actually pretty thoughtful of them. This is just Renaud's electro ball. It's a very slow-moving one. Lisa's is like a bit faster. Although he can still hold it in place when needs be. Okay, I don't think there's like a part in the base game where you had to... Oh, okay, that's how this works. Alright, they go up and down momentarily, and you just gotta, like, run around and hit as many flags as you can before they go back down. Alright. Let's see how this works. You have, like, only a few chances to make it. Okay. You gotta try that again. Or actually, what if I just got, like, the freeze in place? Okay, we'll wait for the timer to run out, and then we'll try this again. At least it's constant. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. One more. Yeah, we did it. Glad they gave us a confirmation sound. Oh, hey, the water jets. Oh, no. Activated that too late. Okay. All right, there's a thing over there. We can shoot the ball in. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay, we gotta skate around this place, right? We gotta follow the squares. Okay. See, okay, this is a mechanic that they didn't have in the base game. This is actually pretty cool. Gotta play like the floor is lava, except the floor is poison. Oh. I'm assuming the jets will turn off. Yes, they will. Huh. Okay, that was actually pretty cool. Oh, we're into an ice zone. Oh, grinding right into a pufferfish, into the belly of the beast. Yeah, fight time. Okay, at least you spider creatures are pathetically weak. Yeah, they made a big show about having, like, extra charms that you might find in dungeons, but if there were any in this one, I didn't see them. There's the big one. And leap! Yeah, I think I did pretty well there. Oh, of course there's more. Get down! And not in, like, the GoldenEye glitch way either, right? Get stun locked, son! Oh, another one. Alright, let's take out the ranged fellas first. God, that head swing. Dang it, not what I wanted. That's fine. Huh, alright. And that's the end of this rift. Okay. Just to make sure I didn't miss anything. There's no chests or anything for me to get here, alright. Nope, there isn't. Alright. I keep on forgetting. Press A. You gotta prompt. You can't just cut the thing on your own. You gotta cutscene cut it. It's different, man. It's different. Well, we're over halfway through. Yeah, okay. Now he's going to the mayor's office. This is what you should have done yesterday, man. Oh. Mr. DuPont, yes? Sir, you've been standing here for 2 hours. I have to ask that you kindly leave and go about your own business. I am here to speak to the mayor. That is my only business tonight. Renaud, I was just thinking of you. We need to talk. Why, yes, certainly. We have much to discuss. I was just going to have dinner. Join me, would you? Oh. Are we gonna have the big plot twist here? Is that what's gonna happen? Oh, excuse me. She got police escorts too, so... Oh, okay, no police. She waved them off. I heard you're making good progress. 4 of the 7 rifts are sealed, is that right? I sure am glad that I got a hold of them before you destroy them all. Wait, hold up. I want to do this one, because I feel like this is like the most Renaud answer here, but... Why don't we go with petty, right? Bridget is refusing to drive me. Your scientist is a problem. She's refusing to drive me. It's impossible to work with her. You'll need to find someone else to do her work. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're a little bitch. Oh. I see. Anything else that's on your mind? I should be driving a sports car on this mission. A used one will suffice. Riding the Brunelsmuff bus has been frustrating. Alright, you're frustrated. I can understand that. See, if this job were easy, I could have asked any pro slayer. Instead, I came to you. And the good news is that we're so ahead of schedule that I don't think we need to change how we handle things at all. In fact, your job is almost done. Just 2 more rifts to go. Wait a second. You said there were 7. I've done 4. What do you mean 2 more rifts? Are you trying to mislead me, Wagner? No car, no missions. Make it happen. You think you have that kind of pull, Renaud? 2. There are 3 left. And I will certainly have a talk with Bridget, but you must understand that she's a very valuable employee. In fact, her research has shown that if properly stabilized, our rifts could one day become full-blown dungeons. So we've discussed this, and I decided that we will leave the final rift standing to gather further data. Just imagine the potential, right? Imagine all the money I'd be raking in. Imagine all the PR I would get. Imagine all the tourists that would come through that we could succor. Have experienced the wonders of Hinterberg. Yep. Now he's gonna turn. What seems out of character? Let's go with these rifts are a threat. Mayor Wagner, these rifts are dangerous. The magic they contain... Renaud, would you please control your voice? We are in a public place. Bridget assures me a single rift is no trouble at all. Now, I'm very glad that we have you to minimize any risk posed by the remaining rifts. But I have to consider the bigger picture here, and we have things under control. Mayor! Now, if you excuse me, I believe they're ready to take my order. Oh, snap. It's like, Mr. Renaud, if you please. So now he's gonna go rogue, right? Gonna find out where the last one is. And I have to hazard a guess that, like, Bridget's being suppressed right now. She's probably been tied up and thrown into a closet because he's like, also, like, we must close these rifts, and Wagner's like, but capitalism. And now she's been kidnapped, right? Oh, okay. Just wordlessly to the weights, okay. This one should be like a more angry lift, right? Just throw it up there. I mean, that still works. Oh, another note. The scientist just left me another note. Doberkogel, here's your map. Hope you like the bus, bozo. P.S. Nice try ratting me out to my boss. Lol. Literally wrote lol on the note. You can tell, she probably really, really misses the internet. It's like, god damn it, how am I supposed to get my Reddit fix if not by driving in the car now. Right, look at him. He just passes right by the items. He doesn't have need of it. Adrian has the right of it. You are not well. Your friends have long moved on. Your family ties are withering. The entire weight of the world rests upon your tired shoulders. Alright. This is like an awkward segue, but okay. And without the allies who turned on you, you cannot hold it firm. You are alone. You have forgotten how not to be. You need rest. You can't have it, but without it, you are in no shape to perform your duty. Hey look, dog! Dog's there again. And yet... these rifts are not accidents. There must be a pattern to them. There are but a few left. All I need is a way to find out where they are. He's speaking to the dog, too. He's like, hey look, I gotta feel like I'm talking to someone here, right? You hear me, dog? If I can do that, I can allow myself a brief respite. But I thought getting on with Teresa was your respite. Oh, there we go. It's portal time. I'm sorry, rift time. Yeah, these two need to stop their passive aggressiveness. Just, yeah, they gotta do the makeup sex, right? Gotta do the makeup sex. Yeah, there we go. There's the beam. Maybe the whirlwind at like the start of this whole thing was the feature of it. Okay, I see how this works. Water holds it back, so you gotta block the flow. And then you use the beam to kind of power yourself over there. So what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, it goes up. I thought it was going to go across for some reason, but I was like, oh, no rails. Probably should have been able to tell from the fact that there were no rails on that side. Damn it, me. Okay. Block over here. Ah, okay, and then I can remove the block to bring it back over. Like so. Aha. So these switches are powered by water as well as light, right? Because this is a... I'm assuming that is a magic beam, right? Just a magic beam in general. Okay. Alright, so that's going to be a later progression. I wanted to go back and make sure that wasn't like some sort of side path that leads me to a chest or something, right? Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So I need to remove the block, and then once it gets over beyond the gap, I can bring the block back out so that I can get over to the other side. Actually, is there enough room to... Okay, I can actually slip around that way, but I still need to put up the block so that it goes back. Yeah, alright. I see, I'm picking up what you're putting down here. Ooh, button. What does this button do? Oh. Brings down the gate. Was there a point? Oh, I guess it was... they needed to have it up so that you couldn't shoot it from the other side. Okay. I see what you're getting here. Oh. Alright. Am I meant to jump over? Is that what they want me to do? Should be on the other side of this thing and try to jump over there. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's what I'm supposed to do, right? Just put up the jelly block and then use that extra height to get over to the other platform. Just gotta time it right. I think. Here goes nothing. Ah, no, that was not the solution. Hell of a place to navigate if you're just a cleaner. It's magic, right? It probably doesn't need maintained. Alright. Oh, can't slide under. So we'll just, what? Wonder if there's a way to just climb down that I've forgotten about. Okay, but how am I supposed to do this puzzle then? Ow. You know that auto pull grab the squirrel had last week? Man, why couldn't this one have had the ball and chain? I could have thrown that ball and chain with enough force to bury it within the raft. Oh. Wait, come back, other raft. I have need of you. Actually, will this be enough? Will this be enough air to get me across the gap? Because honestly, I don't see any other way to get over there, right? This is as far as this raft goes. That other raft is on a level below. Or actually, no. Once again, I'm a dumbass. I just realized what the solution was. It's me severely overthinking things, as usual. Oh. I think it was supposed to go back this way. Oh, wait. No, I needed to keep the jelly block on the other raft. That's what I needed to do, so I need to... Wait, no, I can't do that, because I need the block over here so that this raft can go back. Oh, wait, no, I need to... Okay, I need to swing the raft over there. I need to keep that thing long enough so that the raft can swing over to the other ledge. Alright. I think I figured it out. I give this enough time to swing over there. Okay, now it's at the edge, so I can get over it. I don't need the block to block the way. I just needed that raft to be over there. How it be sometimes the answer stares in your face, right? I'm trying to galaxy brain this too much. It's like, nah. This isn't a tricky timing puzzle, right? It's like in the first dungeon too. It's like, no. There was no timing puzzle involved. You just need physics on your side. Oh, I need to put a block over here so I can block that water jet from hitting me. There we go. Alright. Now we can go over to the combat part of this rift. It's like a big ol' arena style too. I wonder, is Rift 7 gonna be like a special boss battle? That'd actually be pretty cool. Oh hey, they got switches here too. Oh snap! It's like spike blocks and water jets. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty cool, actually. Oh. Man, I wish I had that projectile absorption conduit right now. Sure would be handy. Ah, there you are. Oh man, that animation actually works pretty well when the foe's down, right? This is like, and you know, that move kind of makes more sense, right? As almost feels like this is him just like releasing his pent-up aggression. He tries to be all cool and stoic, but his emotions manifest in other ways. Dang it. Heavy attacks are always an animation lock. Really would be better off just doing that more. Also, maybe actually like using my conduits, that would probably be handy. How dare you use my spells against me? Oh, I was almost in that. Alright, I assume you're the last enemy I gotta take out here. Chop, chop! Oh, and we done. Alright, time to bust this rift apart. I was gonna say open, but opening this rift is the last thing we want to do. Meanwhile, back in town. Oh, can actually hang out with the peeps. And I said, thanks for the dinner, but I'm not getting out of bed for 6 figures. Yeah, I gotta be at least 7. And I'm definitely not wearing their sneakers in bed, you know? They're fancy, but not that fancy. See, Sam's got standards, right? Wearing your shoes in bed? What the fuck? Cute how they think you don't know the value you add. I think the question is really if you're happy representing their brand. Ain't that the truth? Well, there's a site that says rare as a raffle mandel. He's opening up. It's like, I don't know what to do. Truth is, none of these sports shoes are the right brand for us anyway. You know what the #1 cause of injury in dungeons is? Spraining your feet after you land? Debris falling on your foot. In an ideal world, we'd have something lightweight and armor, not some fancy sneaker. Oh yeah, like you're talking like a steel-toed sneaker. I get it. Oh, oh. I feel like this would be a thing he says, right? This is him trying to be social, right? You must all wear combat boots. The only shoe worth wearing is the combat boot. This is not a matter for discussion. Okay, the second part, maybe not so much. I mean, I'll give him something. Boots are cool. Maybe not combat boots, but I like fashionable boots too, right? Right? Yeah, I tried those. Way too constricting, and they just look so damn awkward on me. Yeah, that's true, right? And guy with a tank top and combat boots, it might be a little off. It's getting late, you guys. I don't think that feels like a very Renaud answer to say. would definitely be focused on the whole dungeoneering thing. But maybe a hint too? Would that be something he'd do? I don't think these choices matter anyway, but as goes with this one. Have you noticed strange phenomena? There are strange phenomena around Hinterberg. You don't say! No, I'm kidding. I cannot reveal what they are, but you must help me locate them. I'm sorry, I really have no idea what you're talking about. Jay is right. I think I'm gonna call it a night. They're all like, all right, okay, we gotta get away from Renaud as quickly as possible. I just remembered I got a massage appointment in 3 minutes. Bye. Got a film crew tomorrow going to do the beginner dungeon again. They want commentary. Bye. See you around. Oh. Time for more introspection. Hinterberg has fallen into silence. Tonight, I have made no allies. I have come no closer to being able to finish my mission. You've come 5 rifts closer. I mean, if you want allies, that's a different matter, I guess. Fools, all of them, thinking about sponsorships at a time like this. Why do I even care to save this frivolous world that keeps rejecting me? Why put myself through hardship every day? I live a monk's life, and for what? For whom? If I don't care for the people I'm saving, am I just fighting so that I can think myself a paragon? Or maybe you want to be a martyr. And is that worth the loneliness I suffer for it? Dog! Oh! Showing up in a non-rift location. That's the whole... Oh, I just remembered. I left the stove on. See ya, bye. Woof. You are a good boy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You want to shake hands? That's right. Now do a backflip. No, Renaud, this was not your failure. It was theirs. Keep on deflecting, man. You keep on deflecting. They are soft and weak. Of course they do not speak your language. How could they? But principles matter. You are to protect the weak. That is your purpose. Do not let yourself off that easily. Wolf! Wait, is that... Oh, another rift? No. If you missed it earlier, hey, by the way, the dog was there. At every rift. You know. It's almost like he's one inconvenience away from being a supervillain. Right? His origin story. You know where they are, don't you? He is the magic detecting dog. You know, explains, you know, it does kind of make sense, given his role in the main game, right? You know where the rifts are. You are a very good boy. I don't need that scientist anymore. She can go eat it. Just like calls Bridget on the phone, or just like writes a note on the door. Hey, I don't need you anymore. I got this dog that can detect rifts and shit. I'm off to save the world. Suck it. I must prepare for tomorrow. Together, we shall be unstoppable. By prepare, I mean train. Like we've been doing for the past 5 nights. Another note. Hinterwald, go find it yourself. P.S. I'm at the 7th rift right now. Too bad you'll never see it. Little does she know I don't need her help anymore. Haha, joke's on her. Is it just me, or is the Renaud voice just getting more gruff as time goes on? His instincts are sharp. He is as driven as I am. I have been looking for allies in all the wrong places. I am sorry that you are not a wolf. You would be better off if they had not turned you into this. Domestication, it is the root of all evil. But know that you are performing admirably all the same. Wolf. I should give him a name. Okay, so this is like the main game, right? The main game, you could also pick a name for the dog, just from a long list. Well, not too long, but I like how his names are just more serious ones. Whereas the main game, Louisa would pick from names like Captain Sprinkles. That was the one that was the one I picked. My dog was named. My Louisa called the dog Captain Sprinkles. I've been channeling my inner Christian Bale Batman. I sure have. Okay. Saber, Ice, Lodestar, Napoleon, or maybe... No, these are the only names. Okay. Only those 4, alright. I think Louisa could pick from like up to 16 of them, but this one's like just 4. Alright. What would he pick? What would he... I mean, these seem all equally likely, but I feel like Lodestar might be the one. Go with Lodestar. Lodestar, this shall be your name from now on. It has been a long time since I felt joy like this. I have found some wild strawberries. Once we find our rift, we shall feast on them. Oh, that's why strawberries are the thing you use to draw Captain Sprinkles in the main game. All right. And why not allow myself this feeling? It shall not distract us from our quest. The chest! The chest! Renaud, the chest! It is good to finally have a partner. Now sit, Lodestar. I will be right back. Could at least let me pet the dog. Oh. Familiar opening. What ability set do we get this time? I don't have any spells. Okay. Is this gonna be all fighting? Oh. Our selection of charms. I'm assuming these are gonna be all physical-oriented charms. Oh, 15? Oh, jeez. Defense down, stamina up, potion slowdown. Very specifically wanted me to get these charms, so I guess that was like a very, very... Oh, I see. Charms only are there for the one dungeon. Okay, so it was very much a case of, no, put all of them on, please. Alright. What the heck is gonna happen here? It's definitely gonna be a big old combat trial, that's for sure. Is this like their version of a monster arena? Right, like the monster arenas you should like see in Ratchet and Clank and stuff. Ouch. Oh wait, okay, I see. Right, these they drop the grates, and I gotta manipulate these guys into the grates. All right. How do I do that though? Oh, I see. Right, just yeah, like that. Okay. I understand what you want me to do. Yeah, like that. Okay. Huh. Every time a button disappears, making dropping them into the grates a little bit harder. Ah, that would have been one of them. Had I not been hasty. Yeah! Quad kill. Let's go. Alright. Final wave. Oh, there's 6 of them now. Oh, geez. Okay. Only got the 1 button. Alright. It's gonna be tedious as fuck. I got him! And they're the boards. Is that really it? Is that really it? Is this the whole thing? Huh. Oh. It's day 7, okay. One more rift. One more rift after this. We still haven't seen the whirlwind. Except for the beginning. All this time, I almost had it right, and yet so very backwards. There is no point in working with the bureaucrats, the mediocre, or the plain silly. At best, they serve to disappoint. But a single passionate ally, someone who heeds the call as readily as I do. Someone like that is all it takes to know that I am not alone in the world. To make all this easier, oh look, he's smiling! Aww! I think he's smiling anyway. Oh, look, it's Bridget. Reflecting on the mission well accomplished. Now it's time for a brooding silence. Charming as ever. Mayor Wagner asked me to congratulate you on completing your assignment. She sends her regards. And I'll give you that. We've had quite the mess on our hands. Things are a lot more manageable now that you've closed all but one rift. Now the adults can take over and study the final one to their heart's delight. You know, finally get down to the real work. So I guess, thanks for being such a good little soldier, but we won't need you anymore. I am not a soldier, and I don't need you either. I am a warrior. Is that like a promoted version of a soldier? Right, you get level 30 in soldier, and then you can take the promotion to warrior. It is you that I don't need. In my hometown, I don't need you. It is not you who doesn't need me. I am rubber, you are glue. What you say bounces off me and sticks back on you. Today is a Sunday. Tomorrow I will close the last rift and this mission will be accomplished. I have earned a couple of hours off. To train! I should call my sister, huh? Finally gonna make amends. Maybe after a light training set, okay. End the day as usual. It would be nice if you could have like a prompt over here, but no. End the day. I wonder what the final rift is gonna have. Is it gonna give us a boss battle, or is it gonna be like a slightly more elaborate zone? You came. I was right to put my trust in you. Let us go. We shall end this. Maybe a mixture of everything? We'll see. If the rifts can be destroyed, then so can the dungeons. So can magic. In the end, we shall prevail. It's not Linkin Park this time, right? It's not. It doesn't even matter. It will matter. It will matter. Oh! Just right outside Hinterberg? Oh, snap! Oh, it's going down. It's like they knew he would be coming. I mean, this was the last rift. It was inevitable, right? Well, it looks like Bridget's hunch was right. I told you the guy is dangerous. Mr. DuPont, I specifically told you to leave the last rift alone. Explain yourself. Yeah. I like this one. This one seems like something he'd do, right? At the big climax of everything. I quit. I'm not working for you anymore, Mayor. Magic is not some force of nature that you can pacify and bend to your will. It is chaos and it is evil, and as we've seen, it's only growing. We must purge it while we still can. These rifts must be destroyed. You clown! Sealing the last 6 rifts has destabilized this one. You have no idea what you're walking into. Well, whose fault is that? Yes, precisely. What you're doing could endanger this town. By my authority as mayor, I cannot allow it. And if we leave it alone, it's also gonna endanger this town. But she doesn't know that yet. Oh! Let's go. Let's go with this one. Remember, I said I quit. You have no authority over me. Alright, that's enough. Please detain this man so we can all go back to sleep. And he runs in there. Oh, okay, Lodestar's gonna go hold him off. Yeah, that's right. Running circles around him. That head motion, though, right? You just gotta... Oh. Oh, I thought Lodestar was gonna keep running. Okay, are they gonna chase Lodestar now? That's all the distraction you need, Renaud. It's now or never. Yeah, run in there and leap. All right. That was the animation we needed, right? Show that he's going in. Hey, ball and chain and the tornado. And the isometric view. Oh, okay. Okay, I can just cut him. Wait. Oh. Suddenly just became Ori in the Blind Forest. Oh god. Oh, this is going at a pretty steady pace. Okay. Q restoring the light. Oh, I gotta fight these guys. Oh jeez. Well, at least they go down in one hit. Oh. Few hits. And the platform's over here. Get up. Oh no, I need a tornado. Fuck. I could have gotten up with the tornado. Alright. Okay, restoring the light, facing the dark, part 2. Yeah, I don't think the base game had any sorts of hurry segments like these, right? No parts where, you know, suddenly you're like very, very incentivized to just book it. Alright, as far... Oh, that was Bramble. Ah, I should have gotten on the tornado. Ah, just like Ori in the Blind Forest, I'm probably gonna have to retry this, right? Trial and error my way through it until I learn what obstacles I gotta, you know, get ready for and everything. Well, this is a good place for a tornado as any, that's for sure. Oh man, I gotta monkey ball my way across these logs. Hey, why are you over there? Oh, okay. No, not into the thing, no. Why did you step forward? Well, at least I have a checkpoint here. At least I got a checkpoint here. Oh, right, thing. Oh, wait, why I gotta go down? No! I only have like 2 seconds to stop these guys. Alright. The spiral staircase, so I'm assuming this is like the last part. Oh, wait. Ooh, it's like quite a spin. Can't stop, won't stop. Oh, okay, there's another thing up here. Alright. That's where it leaves off. Aw, jeez. Really, a big guy. Now? Oh wait, I don't even need to face him. I can just go. Okay. I don't have time for this. Alright, this has to be the last part, right? This long bridge up to over here. Alright, this whole place can now fill up with the stuff. Alright, time for the actual combat part. know, this is a pretty good ability set for combat, right? You got the Whirlwind for your, you know, just AoE DPS, and then the Ball and Chain for your targeted burst damage. I walked right into that one. And that one. Ah, there's more enemies. Alright, well, it is the final rift, so they gotta have to pull out some stops at least. No sleeping for me tonight after that goat thing? Eh, understandable. Oh, there's more. There's more. You give me so much trouble in the base game. I guess you'd be appropriate for like a pseudo final boss. Alright, that's all my healing items. I gotta do the rest on my own. God, this rain thing is way too random to be actually of any use. Alright, we need to... Ah! Can hit me from up there, so... Yeah, Tornado sadly is not iframes. Shockwave. Projectiles. Oh, shockwave! Oh, jeez. Can't afford much more. Oh! Oh. Oh god, one hit. Oh! That was a little close, but we can wrap this up. Alright. Is this really it? Also, that thumbnail you did with you in the backseat, chef's kiss. Thanks. Slightly more effort than I usually put to the thumbnails. I'm glad it went over well. Uh-oh. Earthquakes! Something's happening. He just walks out like a badass. Alright, like, cool guys don't look at explosions. Okay. You! Crank that! No. Do you have any idea what you've done? Yes, I have completed my mission. Hinterberg is safer now. Safer? I had to go explain this to the media. What a mess. This is all your fault. I'll have you arrested. And yet he wasn't. Then the rift shall become public knowledge. Ho, snap! He does have some leverage in that regard. You hold no cards here, Mayor. At least not all of them, right? I suggest we leave it at that. Time for a closing monologue, probably? Yeah. And then Louisa walks up. Never put your trust in someone who has but half a heart. My experts have assessed the situation and everything is fine. Really? The ground shook a little, sure. Unusual things happen in Hinterberg every day. Do not trust bureaucrats, for their hearts are hollow. Scary stuff, right? You up for a schnitzel? I need to calm myself before my interview. I could eat. Do not trust those who seek fame and fortune, for their hearts are never where they should be. And after a word from our sponsors, we'll be right back with 3 more ways you too can survive an earthquake. And do not trust the silly either. I think about it, he never really did interact with Kai, did he? Oh, snap! Okay. This was like right after the beginner's incident. I see, alright. But never despair. Keep searching for allies who are truly worthy. And eventually you will find one. Subtle. Lodestar, there you are. Lodestar won't be of much help in the dungeons, and neither can he join me in Hastings nor elsewhere in the world. All alliances must eventually end. Still, we are much better off for them. You have the keen sense of a wolf and the spirit of a warrior. Oh, he took off his glasses! Your job is done and your mission is over. You can rest now, my friend. You have a much greater mission coming soon. You are the bestest of boys. I know he said best, but I'm gonna put in bestest. One day, this will all be over, and I too can rest. When that day comes, I shall get a dog. It'll probably be a... Hey, what was the breed of this guy? I think he's a German Shepherd. To making friends and going on adventures together. Thank you for playing. Ending? That's it? Oh. I wonder if that has like any effects on the main game. Okay. Oh, yeah, for a free post-launch episode, that was a pretty fun one. Although I guess I was expecting like more of an effect on the main story, but I guess the biggest effect is there was another context problem and Renaud took care of it. And then Louisa arrives, and then he becomes Louisa's mentor, right? She's the one that he was looking for, right? The next ally in his quest for vengeance or something. I don't know. I guess we got a bit of backstory about him too, right? I don't know, he's like some guy from a well-to-do family, and but I guess his heart is an adventurer. He's atoning for something, so he's just deliberately avoiding his remaining family and his sister. He did say he was going to call his sister that one night. I have to assume he didn't because he got too wrapped up in his training or something. I don't know. I guess I was expecting more, like, oh, why is he, like, big atoner, stoic, focused on his mission guy? But it was still good for what we got, right? The rifts did kind of mix it up with the abilities and the obstacles and introduced a few concepts that didn't see as much in the main game. Like with how you had the invincible enemies, you had to guide them into the pits. Or that rising section too. I don't remember if there was anything like that in the main game, but yeah. Being able to use the remixed abilities in combat was like pretty neat as well, right? All wrapped up in a nice neat bow, yeah. For a standalone episode, that was pretty cool, right? And I hope that I wonder if this will be what they do for a bit, right? Maybe do more episodes, like maybe focus on some other characters, right? I imagine there are some others that probably are fan favorites, and maybe they give them some time in the limelight. Although I'm not sure like how they would differentiate them from like episode Renaud, right? Renaud is just like solving another problem, but if they were to do another character episode, what would they do, right? What sorts of mechanics would they have? Like Renaud's sort of desire to be solitary does let them sidestep a bunch of mechanics that are prominent in main Hinterberg, right? You don't have to do any of the social stuff. You don't have to do any of the activities or anything, because this guy doesn't talk with people much, and he is very much a focus on the mission kind of fella. You were expecting some big final boss. I was expecting like more, right? like maybe more of a yeah. I was also expecting like a final boss, like a remixed final boss or something, but I guess with the limited item supply and the enemy waves that kind of throw at you, maybe that wasn't it didn't quite work out. Or maybe just like developing one whole ass boss for a short episode didn't seem like a thing to do. Well, in any case, uh, that was fun. And we managed to wrap it up in one stream too. So, hey, pretty cool stuff. And I'd still highly recommend getting this game for the main game, right? Because you get a whole lot more out of that. Oh, I guess that was the one other thing, right? um, Renaud's fighting style didn't seem all that different from Luisa, because Luisa is also like one-handed sword. It's just that Renaud just uses a big sword, and he has different animations, but the attacks are like for the most part the same. I mean, conduits are also fixed, so I guess kind of harkens to a specific fighting style his, but yeah, well, in any case, still a good time. I'm glad to have enjoyed it, and I hope you have enjoyed watching it, right? But yeah, that has been. You keep watching these clouds change. Whatever effect they put on those clouds is like pretty nice, right? Kind of looks like a Winamp effect, right? Like some sort of heat thing, right? Like a heat map. Like temperatures change at certain spots, and then you just like see the colors change in the sky and everything. Very very neat effect. But yeah, it's like a very very tranquil scene. It's like you could probably stare at this, right? Just like lean back in your chair and kind of lose yourself in the moment. I guess if that's what you want to do. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that. But for now, I'll go ahead and call it here. Yeah. Thanks to everyone who came by and hung around and chatted, and even if you just lurked, I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a good night. Yeah, you have yourself a good night, a wonderful next day, and yeah, I'll be back on Sunday where we'll continue Mullet Magic. I feel like we're pretty far in the campaign, right? We might be able to get that done. I don't know. It should be a fun time. I had a lot of fun last week, and hopefully they're not gonna suddenly pull out a bunch of bullshit mechanics or something to stonewall us like right at the end. That would suck. Well, I guess we'll see what they do, right? Okay, let's look for someone to raid. You can just have yourself some nice background field noise in the meantime. Yeah, enjoy it. All right. Who is on? Who is online? Let's browse the femboy tag and see who I can read into. Yeah, there's like another game that came out recently that has some slight buzz called Schedule 1. As far as I can tell, that looks like a growing op kind of game. My brothers expressed interest in checking that out. But they tend to like management slash building maintenance games like those, right? Kind of like a run your own shop kind of deal. I like some of them too. They're fun. Oh, snap. So people to check out, but then again, there's a... Oh, wait, no. Wait, I think I found someone. Okay. They haven't been on that long, so I hope I'm catching them at a good time. Oh, try to turn off raids. Okay. Let's see if they're open for raids. Cool. It looks like they are. Alright. Raid message is going to be... We'll just go with something more general. Raid of Hinterberg! And the one we're going to be raiding into is a Moxie Cat. They're playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night, right? That's the game that kind of established one of the styles of games that we see so much, right? The ones they call Metroidvania or Search Action. They are going through it right now. It looks like they're at a pretty pivotal moment, so let's go over there and give them our support, shall we? If you're joining on the raid, give them a Raid of Hinterberg. If not, have a good start to your weekend, and I'll see you on Sunday for more Mullet Magic. Take care. So I guess this counts as like a little bit of backstage talk, but if I did have to do like a second stream of episode Renaud, I was just going to change the text in the text boxes, right? They were just going to be lyrics from Hathaway's What Is Love, right? It's going to be like, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Alright, see ya.